Let's talk about 5 myths around intermittent fasting. Hello and welcome to Life Made Well. My name is Joyce Holthouse. I am a certified intermittent fasting coach, and today I want to debunk 5 of the most popular myths around intermittent fasting. So, welcome to my channel. Maybe you've heard about intermittent fasting, you're excited to start, you mentioned it to a friend or loved one, and they said, "What? Haven't you heard this?" Well, this could be one of those 5 myths, and once you know the answers to these, it's going to help you. And if you're not sure what intermittent fasting is, or maybe they don't know what intermittent fasting is, I will put a link to in the description to a video that I did, just kind of explaining what is intermittent fasting. Okay, the first myth that a lot of people believe or hear is this: I'm going to be starving. No, you're not. You are not going to starve on intermittent fasting, and it's not a starvation diet either. In fact, it's not a diet at all. But the thing is, the truth is this: intermittent fasting helps you get more in touch with real hunger and signals, the signals of hunger, the signals of being satisfied, or satiety they call it. Intermittent fasting helps you get more in touch with those signals, which is important. We've been taught most of our lives to eat at certain times during the day, right? 3 meals a day, maybe 6 meals a day, breakfast in the morning, lunch at noon, dinner at 5 or 6. Well, that's not necessarily true, and we don't need to be eating all day long. And because we will eat just because it's time to eat, a lot of times our body hasn't even signaled us that it's hungry. So we've kind of lost touch with that. So again, you'll get more in tune with the real signals with intermittent fasting. All right, second myth is this: fasting is going to decrease your metabolism. Not good for you. Well, that's not true at all. In fact, intermittent fasting helps to balance things out, and it helps to reset your metabolism. Research has shown that it protects your metabolism because your insulin levels decrease during the fast. And guess what? When insulin decreases, we can access our fat stores and begin using those for fuel. So again, it all balances out. Fasting is not the same as calorie restriction. Think Biggest Loser, right? Where when you begin to eat normally again, you're going to regain all the weight. There's actually a study that was done by the National Institute of Health of 14 of the Biggest Loser contestants. And this study was done 6 years after they had lost their weight. And I think it's 13 out of the 14 regained all their weight back. And some of them were even eating less than 800 calories per day. So I don't think you're going to have to worry about that with intermittent fasting because we don't do calorie restriction. All right, the third myth is this: oh, you're going to lose muscle. You're going to lose muscle and you're going to get weaker. None of that is true either. So here's the truth. This is the fact. As we age, our human growth hormones, those levels, HGH, they decrease normally as we get older. And when your HGH decreases, it leads to an increase in body fat, lower lean body weight, and a reduction in bone health and mass. But again, research has shown that fasting increases our HGH, and that facilitates the repair of tissue, fat breakdown, and fatty and acid release during fasting as energy. So you're not going to lose muscle. In fact, you can work out while you're fasting and help regain muscle and help increase that HGH production even more. Okay, here's another big one. Fasting causes a drop in blood sugar. Again, that's not true. Your body is an amazing machine. And in a healthy adult, your blood sugar is automatically regulated when food is not provided for long stretches of time. So for the majority of people without diabetes, not eating food for a long time, again, fasting, doesn't lead to hypoglycemia, which is that drop in low blood sugar. And this is because your body uses hormones and stored glucose to manage your blood sugar. And that's from the Cleveland Clinic. That's from a study that they did. So fasting is not going to cause a drop in your blood sugars. This one, number 5, this one is one that I had believed this myth for years. And let me know in the comments of this video if you have always believed this as well. Okay, ready? Lean in, here it is. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Okay, have you heard that before? I sure have. In fact, I believed it for many years. And the truth is, the word break fast or breakfast, when you put it together, means to break the fast. So technically, it is the most important meal of the day, but not at first thing in the morning. So how you break your fast, when you break your fast, yes, that's important. But it doesn't mean that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now, do you know where that myth started, or when, I should say? Back in the 1940s, a cereal company used that breakfast is the most important meal of the day as their ad campaign. Wow, that really stuck, didn't it? I mean, how many people, like I said, I've believed it for years. So, okay, those are 5 myths and things that you may hear when you decide to start intermittent fasting that I wanted you to have knowledge behind, because knowledge is power. And this way you can debunk those myths when people say that to you. And it's not going to kind of stall you in your belief about what you're doing. So again, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to my channel. If you got any value from what I shared, I would love it if you would hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will be coming on again with some more videos for you about intermittent fasting and how it can impact your life.